A jolt and then you'll die.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Exquisite here. In today's video, I wanted to go over what to expect from the new update, The Broken King, for Season 2, and what you should be doing prior to this update in farming, ruins, or whatever the case may be. And we're going to go over what they released already about it, and I'll go over the Japanese side of it, of what they released about the whole thing. Let's get right into it. So to start it off with the new update, let's go over the trailer that they released for it on their Facebook page. Alright, so that was the trailer for the new upcoming stages for, I think it's 8 through 14. So that's the new trailer for the whole story, what's going to be coming next. Let's go back and see right here. And we see that Drius and Prey are actually on Ingwe's side, and they're helping him trying to get back the forest. So they're on his side, so we know that much. Right here, Arthur is very hesitant about the agreement that Ingwe and him had together. And let's see who else. And right here, right here, so these two characters at the top, they're not in the game yet. But in this new update, that's who they're going to be adding. So we get to hear the story behind them, how they play out, and how they're helping Ingwe get back the forest. Or not, because you never know, Arthur might stop him. However, we don't know yet. We'll just have to wait for the actual stages. Now let's go on to the characters that they just released and see what their backstories are and how they play into everything. So for the first character, we have here Suzuku, who is the leader of the Masked Owls. Let's read his description. Suzuku infiltrated the Kingdom of Avalon to find a way to stabilize the warring Yamato. He lived a life of an assassin, performing his first murder before the age of 10. Damn, this guy. So he's going to be an assassin unit. As a result, he has an eerily dry and insensitive tone of speech and personality. He closed off his thoughts and emotions in order to focus on his mission, yet at times a sad expression comes over his face. I wonder what that sad expression is. So he looks like to me he's going to be an assassin unit, a fire assassin unit, who probably does really high burst damage or high single DPS since he is an assassin. We'll just have to see how he plays out and what his skills are. These are just the backstories of the heroes right now. And we don't have any skills yet for any of these heroes. Let's go on to the next one. Next, we got Genbu. She is a dark sorcerer and an enticing and destructive poison wizard. So she uses poison, so big continuous damage. She's probably going to be needed. Well, not needed, but she'll help. She'll be really good in TOA and TOH for those who are looking to grind the tower stages for those. She is a member of the Masked Owls, so she works under Suzuku. A member of the Masked Owls that crossed the Eastern Sea to Laurasia. She excels in using talisman infused with magic and neutralizes enemies with poison darts. Her seductive gaze and flirtatious attitude entices and destroys her adversaries, but she also a technician who specializes in dividing enemy forces with a voice that disturbs the mind. At an early age, she was chosen to be a member of the Kite Squad, a unit of elite Onimoji, and distinguished herself the field of battle with her natural talents. For this reason, she was a strong candidate for the head of the Kite Squad for some time. However, she refused and chose to play an active role as a member of the Masked Owls, helping Suzuku behind the scenes. So she was part of this secret Kite Squad of elite Animoiji. I think that's how you pronounce it, maybe. And now she's on Suzuku's side. So she's going to be a poison unit, probably AoE, since she will be a sorcerer. And we'll get into each person of what class they are and everything whenever I go over the Japanese version. Let's get on to the next character and the final one that they released for global side. This character is my favorite one, and I want to pull him. I think he's just going to be OP. He's a fighter, dark fighter. His name is Osric, and he's a vampire knight. I mean, come on. Defense plus lifesteal. It's like a Raphael on steroids, pretty much. But we'll have to see about his skills whenever they release him. So he's the captain of the Royal Palace Guards during the reign of the King Uther, who received the king's trust but disappeared just before the Great Chaos. There were a lot of confusing rumors surrounding Osric, such as him committing treason, but in fact, as commanded by the king, he hid himself in the shadows to secretly annihilate all things that might threaten the existence of the kingdom. To defend the kingdom, however, while completely hiding his existence, he accepted the power of vampires. So he used to be human. He didn't always used to be a vampire. King Uther hesitated to entrust him with the unfortunate fate of being forever unable to see the sun, but Osric, hoping for Avalon's well-being above all else, silently accepted the mission. So he was on King Uther's side. Wow. Well, just look at his character design. Big, shadowy, spear-type weapon, vampire-ish with the eye glow. He just looks like he's going to be a great unit, and I hope we get him. Let's go on to the Japanese side of things and see what they have to offer over there, because they released more. Alright, here's the Japanese site of the Kingdom of Heroes, the Broken King. I mean, it has some stuff in English, but most of it you'll have to translate. First off, what we will be getting for rewards for this update is a free Lilith. Free 5-star. They've never given a free 5-star except for at the beginning of the game. So this will be, you could add Lilith to your collection now. Looks like we're going to be getting 3 legendary scrolls. I'd have to translate that. And another Freya. Let's keep scrolling. So here's the characters. We went over Suzuku. There's Genbu, Osric, and then here are the new characters. So she's another light mage coming out. Hopefully we could see more character design of her with the global release. You could just go to this site and copy whatever they are all the Japanese characters, and Google Translate it. This is the new 5-star archer. She's a light unit as well. The fire unit, which kind of looks like Arthur, a little bit grown up, not gonna lie, but he's a new fire defensive unit. I'm looking forward to her as well. Osric and her. And then these are the twins that we saw in the trailer. These are the ones that were standing right behind Ingwe in that trailer that we just saw. So they have a part in this whole thing, along with Adrius and Prey, with Ingwe as the ringleader, the king that's trying to take back Avalon. Down here, this is where we're going to get into why you should be farming, or what you should be farming. So it looks to me there's going to be a new meta currency, as long as getting a lot of essence to do these potential. So it's going to be called Potential Awakening. So it's like a second awakening pretty much. And with the Potential Awakening, you're going to need the large essence of each nature to upgrade them. And it looks like there's going to be, I think I counted 19. So it looks like there's going to be 19 upgrades in this Potential Awakening. Looks like we have attack increases, maybe healing, because this is Osric, so I think he receives healing. Maybe more defense break percentage, and probably just other really good stats for it as well. But look forward to this new dungeon that's coming out to get this meta currency, and then start right now before the update releases, because you're going to need a lot of them to get all your heroes potential awoken. You're just going to need a farm awakening stage, and I'll show you what I've farmed so far and where you should start farming. I would say if you have more water heroes, just farm the water awakening. If you have more fire, etc., etc., just farm what you have more of. And let's go back to see. These are the new runes that we're going to be having. I'll put a link down in the description showing you what these runes do and what sets they are. And you could go from there to expect. There's actually no violent runes coming, which I was kind of hoping for. A lot of the community didn't want violent runes just because of Summoner's War, how violent runes is there. But I think it would take violent rune. It would help with tower. It would help with the TOA tower, TOAH, the hard mode of tower. Violent rune would just be so good. But there's a lot of really neat runes that they're adding to the pool now, which I think they're going to be adding another dungeon, because we already have Fafnir and we already have Agalo, and Fafnir's water at 11th stage, and Ag is fire at the 11th stage. So I think the next 11th stage, there's going to be 1 through 11 stages, but the last 11th stage has to be nature, just because I don't think they're going to be adding these to Fafnir and Agalos's loot pool, because they would need to add another stage, a 12th stage, just to get 6-star runes, because the rate of getting 6-star runes now is kind of bad. It's pretty bad, and I think it needs a little updating, or higher drop percentage, for the amount of stamina we use in the rune dungeons. But we will see in the next updates coming. I don't think it'll be in this update, because this is everything that they released, but we will see what's next for it. But like I said, I'll leave a link in the description for this, and then all you do is copy paste, or you highlight, copy it, paste it to Google Translate, and it'll translate everything that's on this page. I'll do that for the runes down in the description for you guys. Let's head to what I've been doing on my account. Alright guys, we're back on the Kingdom of Heroes game. Let's go through what I've been doing to help with this upcoming update that's coming out. So if we go here, let's get Awakening, because I don't know how to get there faster, but I've been farming the Awakening dungeon just to get enough essence for the potential. But as you can see, I've been farming and farming, but this is what I've gotten so far. My goal was to hit 500 of each, but I don't think I'm going to come close to that. I could hit 100 of each. Maybe I could hit 200 before the update releases, but hitting 500, there's no way. I don't think there's no way I could do it. I could if I was playing 24/7, but not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. But this is what you should be doing. You should be farming every stage, or not every stage, the highest stage you could get. Let's go home. Go back to Awakening Valley. You should be farming every single one of these, because maybe it'll not light it dark much if you don't have that many units, but your core units that you want to have the potential awakening on, you're going to want to farm the 11th stage. I wouldn't go I'd try to get as high, just farm the highest stage you can, but the less highest stage, the less you're going to find the nature essence, and the more you're going to find the shards and the fragments. So hopefully this helps you out, guys, in preparing for this update that's coming out. And stay tuned for new content and anything else that they're going to release for this update. I hope they release the descriptions for the other characters so we can get some idea of what they do. And hopefully they release skills soon for those characters. Alright guys, I'll see you next time, and stay tuned for more content in the future.